Hello, good evening, my dears. Welcome back to our English class. How's everything, my dears? Fine? Okay, very good. Children, do you remember what did we learn in the last class? Yes, very good. The story of Cinderella. Are you ready for today's class? Okay, let's start. Before going to the rest of the story, let's rewind the previous class. Okay, my dears, listen to me. Once there lived a rich man with his wife and a beautiful daughter. One day, his wife fell ill. She felt that she was going to die. So she called her only daughter near and said, "Dear child, I think I have to part with you. Be good and pious. God will always be with you and will help you." Saying thus, she died. The girl felt very sad and lonely. After the death of her mother, every day the poor girl went to her mother's grave and prayed. When the winter came, the snow covered the grave with a white covering. To add her grief, her father soon married a proud and unkind woman who had two daughters. Now, let's go to the rest of the story. Are you ready? Okay, now you turn your text page number 42. I'll read the second paragraph. Listen to me. The new wife brought her two daughters along with her. Though they were beautiful and fair in appearance, at heart they were wicked and ugly. And then began the evil times for the poor girl. Is the stupid creature to sit in the same room with us? Asked they. Those who eat food must earn it. She is nothing but a kitchen maid. They took away her pretty dresses and forced her to put on an old grey one. They also gave her wooden shoes to wear. The stepsisters laughed at her and sent her to the kitchen. Okay, my dears, did you get the idea of this passage? Oh, it's okay, I'll give the detailed explanation. You listen carefully. After the death of his wife, the rich man's new wife came there with her two daughters. She brought them along with her. Even though they were beautiful and fair in appearance at heart, they were wicked and ugly. Wicked means bad or evil. Ugly means unpleasant to look at or dirty. That is, both of them were beautiful and fair in appearance, but their hearts were full of dirt and evils. They had bad thoughts in their mind. They were the poor girl's stepmother and stepsisters. Children, we can imagine that how much she would have to suffer from them. Here the poor girl's bad time started with the arrival of the stepmother and stepsisters. They asked the poor girl why is she sitting in the same room with them and said that those who eat food must earn it. And they added that she is nothing but a kitchen maid. What do you mean by kitchen maid? Kitchen maid means servant. They considered her only as a servant. They restricted all her rights. Then what did they do? Yes, they took away her pretty dresses. Children, listen to me. Took away is a phrasal verb. What does it mean? Yes, removed. Pretty means attractive or beautiful. They removed her beautiful dresses and forced her to put on old grey one. Put on is also a phrasal verb which means wear. They forced her to wear old grey dresses and gave her wooden shoes. Thus, they restricted their rights to wear good clothes and shoes. Then the stepsisters laughed at her and sent to the kitchen. Okay, my dears, hope you understood this passage very well. Then let's go to the rest of the story. Listen to me, I'll read it. There she was made to do heavy work from morning to night, get up early in the morning, draw water, make the fire, cook and wash. In the evenings, she was quite tired after the day's hard work. As she had no bed to lie upon, she had to rest on the hearth among the cinders. She always looked dusty and dirty as she slept in the cinders. So they named her Cinderella. Okay, my dears, listen to the detailed explanation. In that house, they forced her to do all the heavy works from morning to night. She got up early in the morning, then she did every work in the house. She became tired in the evening after the day's hard work. But she had no bed to take rest after her work. So she had to take a rest on the hearth among the cinders. Children, what do you mean by hearth? Hearth means the bottom of a fireplace. Cinders means small pieces of partly burnt wood or charcoal. The poor girl's stepmother and stepsisters called her Cinderella because she always looked dusty and dirty as she slept on the cinders. Okay, dears, can you say what is the real name of that girl? Yes, very good, Ella. Okay, then why did she called so? Yes, Cinderella had no bed to lie upon. She had to rest on the hearth among the cinders. She always looked dusty and dirty as she slept in the cinders. So she was called Cinderella. Okay, my dears, hope you understood this passage very well. That's all for today. Let's continue the rest of the story in the next class. Thank you.